Susan, and this is the Knitwith channel, and I'd like to welcome you here. This is my first podcast, my first video, and I'm very nervous. This is a test. I want to welcome you and tell you a little bit about what the channel will be about. I'm alone. I have my children are grown. I live alone with my cat Molly, who you just heard. But I don't really. I work at home, and I don't really have any company. Unless I have a friend over or something. So I do go to 2 knitting circles per week when I can. But it occurred to me that there are probably a lot of people in my position that were homebound for some reason. Either you're a senior, or you can't get out, or you work from home like me. It's the same situation. You live alone. It could be a myriad situations that you might find yourself in, knitting alone every night. So I thought that it might be nice to have just a channel that we could knit together. I don't have a knitting project with me here now. It's over there. But I do have some things on the needles, which I'll show in a future podcast. And what my initial vision, my vision for this right now, for this channel, is to have kind of like an interactive format. It wouldn't be just me speaking about my projects and my life, but I'd like to read some of the comments that you would send in to tell me what you're working on and some of what you would chat about. If you were at a knitting circle with some friends, or with people that you don't even know, you're meeting for the first time, you all got together, you found a group on Ravelry or something, you met at a Starbucks, which is what I did. That's how I found my first Saturday knitting group. It was through one of the forums on Ravelry, and these women, I just love them. I've been there about 2 years now, and we've gone to Rhinebeck together, and just shared life, and it's been really nice to do that on Saturdays. So I'd like it to be something like that. If there are things going on in your life, and whatever you're comfortable sharing with an audience, you don't have to go into any detail that you don't want to. And of course, I would read those on the channel, and people could write back or in the comments, and I would envision maybe reading 3-4 of these comments in the course of a podcast, and then just knitting together and seeing how that goes. I mean, maybe in the future posting pictures from you, if you leave them in the comments, of yourself or your knitting, whatever you're comfortable with. And this is just an initial idea. If you have any ideas of how the channel could go in those directions to make it more interactive, I would love to hear them in the comments, because I'm 62, and I don't. The future is open, but for right now, this is the thing that I would like to have. If someone had started a channel like this is the kind of thing that I would like to see and to turn on. And I love watching the other knitting podcasts, where they're telling about their projects and knitting techniques and all of that. That's wonderful. I've learned so much, and I'm so grateful, that those podcasts are there. But I thought that this might be something like just keeping each other company and just being there, and maybe just hearing the sound of somebody's voice. I'm sure you turn on YouTube or the television and do that, but this will be more knitting related. So yeah, let me know what you think about that, and hopefully this will be an idea that appeals to some of you, many of you, I hope. And again, I thank you for being here, and please like and subscribe. As I said, this is my very first podcast, episode 1. So if you think it's a good idea, let the other knitting people in the other knitting community, in the wider knitting community know. And I'll see you soon, and I hope to read about your life in the comments and share some of that with the other people here knitting. Okay, bye-bye.